So excited to have you along here on this edition of DPW Spark as we head towards World's Strongest. Check it out, DPWOndemand.com. November the 19th, 4 o'clock Eastern. Big night of action we're going to tell you about throughout the broadcast here. But this young man making his DPW debut. Hunter Rayner says he represents Carolina. Young in his career, but brings a kind of an old school mentality to the ring, Joe. And talking to him before the event here today, he was pretty adamant on saying, you know, Carolina for so long has been kind of brushed off. We haven't been respected here. I'm looking to bring respect back to Carolina. Not sure we can say so much about these two right here. Of course, that is one Chris Danger. The man behind the tag team champions. The guy who stirs the pot here in DPW. Talk about respect. Chance Riser feeling like he's been getting the short end of the stick, saying, why do I gotta compete on Spark? I'm one half of the tag team champs. He doesn't even want to wait for his match tomorrow, Joe.
Yeah, special YouTube exclusive here as we count down the hours to World's dropping on DPWOndemand.com, and Chance Riser in the ring now, accompanied by Chris Danger, one man that is not going to be part of that particular event coming up because he scheduled for the main event and now finds himself on the outside looking in. His partner, Patrick Scott, with a non-COVID related illness. He could not compete, and Chance Riser is none too pleased about it.
Yeah, Riser and Scott, the current DPW Worlds Tag Team Champions, the NDA. And, oh, what a suplex. Riser out here and not taking anything away from his opponent here, Hunter Rayner, but boy, he had his back turned and didn't seem to expect this, which I don't know why you wouldn't expect this from one half of the tag team champs, Joe.
Well, Hunter Rayner, 4-year pro, wants to bring respect back to this area of professional wrestling, but easier said than done because Chance Riser has a chip on his shoulder. Can you imagine what we would have seen if Riser and Patrick Scott defended those championships? NDA against the Workhorsemen once again. A return match of an incredible title bout we saw just a few short months ago. Chris Danger loses out on some main event money percentage that would go into his pocket. Chance Riser had the world taken away from him, and it looks like Hunter Rayner is the innocent victim. Right place, wrong time.
Now, of course, as Joe mentioned, we head towards DPW World's Strongest tomorrow. Check that out on DPW On Demand. Really excited for that one, but some changes in the lineup, as Joe mentioned, and we're going to have to wait until December for that matchup between the NDA and the Workhorsemen.
Well, certainly it's going to be well worth the wait. We have seen tensions escalate for many, many months. We saw Chris Danger get abducted not too long ago. Nice drop step into the counter of the waist lock by Chance Riser. And certainly it all surrounds the Tag Team Championship, but what a lineup we still have in store for World's Strongest coming up. Stars from all around the world coming out to be a part of that. Of course, we know that the DPW World Heavyweight Champion Bojack will be on hand. We have mixed tag team action. We have debuting stars and so much more.
That might do it right here, Joe.
Yeah, I think that'll do it. Chance Riser has Hunter where he wants him. This is academic.
Oh, come on. He's a guy that's angry at the world. He has to be in control, and you know that he's just furious about that matchup that was called off tonight.
Yeah, well, without question, Chance Riser wants the entire world to pay for it. And everybody watching now on DPW social media going to bear witness to what Chance Riser is truly capable of.
You can use the hashtag WatchDPW as we head towards World's Strongest. Excited for that one, as Joe mentioned. Still some great action on the way. We will hear from the DPW World's Heavyweight Champion Bojack. You mentioned some of the tag team matches that are on the card as well.
Well, the Workhorsemen are still going to be in the house, in action, taking on Donnie Ray and Mason Miles, which intrigues me, Rich, because there's a rich history of Mason Miles and the Workhorsemen on the same page. So how's that dynamic going to be changed? Another matchup I'm looking forward to, the return of SB Kento one-on-one with LeBron Kozan.
Now, it looks like Reiser was ready to finish things off. Hunter Rayner had him scouted, rolled out of harm's way, but you can tell he's still a bit jelly-lipped.
And championships will be represented, the women's world title of DPW, when Rachel Rose is challenged by KZT.
Ooh.
Sumi Sakai to take on Hyon. Of course, we have a mixed tag team matchup between May Saruga and Andrew Everett, who had to choose tag team partners.
The giant Andrew Everett.
The giant killer.
Right.
So says May Saruga. But whether it be giant or otherwise, I don't know if anybody could stand in the path of Chance Reiser and stand to tell about at this point a more aggressive, incensed Chance Reiser than I've ever seen.
Now, hold on now. Looks like we got some fight left from Hunter Rayner. He's not gonna back down. Big uppercut in the corner, and Hunter, oh man, ran right into a boot. Now, from the second rope. Oh, hold on now, Hunter caught him.
Great display of power. Hunter knows this is his opportunity to show out in a big way with a wide audience watching. Make the most of your opportunities.
Oh, for the upset. Can you imagine? Cover. Oh, and a kick out at 2. Boy, what a feather in the cap that'd be for Hunter Rayner to pull out the upset here on DPW Spark, Joe.
It would be, and what state of mind would that send Chance Reiser into? Coming out here for, in his own mind, retribution after being looked over for the card tomorrow evening. But if Chance Reiser loses to an unproven commodity, man, we may never hear the end of it.
Reiser trying to fight a way out. Of course, Reiser and Patrick Scott, as we mentioned, part of Chris Danger's NDA. We can't leave Danger's out of that conversation, and he's always that wild card on the outside.
Trust me, if we try, he will insert himself into that conversation.
Sure will, yeah.
He is always making noise, making moves, and chasing opportunities.
Oh, there you go. Speak of the devil.
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
And that split-second diversion, there was no physical contact, nothing to disqualify. That was enough to throw a young, untested commodity like Hunter off his game, and Chance Reiser took full advantage.
Knee from the outside connects. Hey, here's a question for you. Do you think this is just another trick up Danger's sleeve?
Oh! German release suplex. I mean, as far as what?
Well, as far as the tag team title match not happening.
Well, you never put it past Chris Danger, but based on being out of the main event, out of the marquee, out of the big money opportunity, I can't imagine that it is. There's the tap out, and the look in the eyes of Reiser tells the story.
Oh, Reiser taking out some frustration on Hunter Rayner in his DPW Spark debut, and doesn't want to release that hold. Dangerous is in there running his mouth.
Well, if this...
Oh,
and Chris Danger!
Now.
Chris Danger put the boots to Hunter as well!
Get somebody out there to help Rayner out.
This is a side of Danger we haven't seen. Getting physical, not letting everybody else do the dirty work, but bottom line, Rich, Patrick Scott will be back by Chance Reiser's side in the very near future. We'll see if Anthony Henry and J.D. Drake have a response in their tag team matchup tomorrow evening. World's Strongest, DPWOnDemand.com. But bottom line, these two tag teams are certainly still on a collision course.
Well, the action on DPW Spark continues. Triple threat matchup on the way next. Adam Priest battles Alexander Moss and Soulfly Mandy Lowe as we head towards DPW's World's Strongest. The premiere live tomorrow, November the 19th. Special start time, 4 o'clock Eastern, only on DPWOnDemand.com. Signed to the card, SB Kento from the Dragon Gate promotion in Japan goes one-on-one with LeBron Kozan. Jay Malachi finally gets his hands on BK Westbrook after that heinous attack back at DPW Victory Lap. Emi Sakura battles Jungle Kiona in a #1 contenders match for the DPW Women's Worlds Championship. And we'll also hear from DPW Worlds Champion Bojack after Lucky Ali won the Carolina Classic, guaranteeing a DPW Worlds Championship match in December. Plus a whole lot more. DPW's World's Strongest premieres live exclusively on DPWOnDemand.com. Special start time, 4 o'clock Eastern tomorrow.
Well, take a look now at Adam Priest, set for triple threat action and wasting no time, letting his entitlement shine through, making the referee look like a complete moron. But this man loves to be in control, and he is very, very dangerous bell to bell, no doubt.
What is it with all the entitlement we've seen? Chance Riser earlier on, now you get Adam Priest coming out. A lot of bad attitudes here tonight.
Well, Priest will be in action tomorrow evening, World's Strongest. But he's got to get through this special YouTube exclusive here in Deadlock Pro, and this could set the stage. This could build momentum for what's to come for Adam Priest if he's successful. But certainly, Rich, the old announcer cliche, we got to talk about it in a match like this. You're only 33% likely to walk away with the victory.
Well, tomorrow at World's Strongest, Adam Priest will take on Jackson Drake, but right here, it is SoFly Manny Lowe out of High Point, North Carolina. And he was excited to have a shot in this matchup to try to stamp his name on things here in DPW.
We talked about how this is a big-time showing out opportunity. You know, DPW is the place to be. There are wrestlers from all over the country, all over the world that want to come here. It's the talk of the internet. It's the talk of social media. Deadlock Pro Wrestling, I would consider the fastest rising professional wrestling organization anywhere.
Hashtag watch DPW. And right here is Alexander Moss, the final participant in this triple threat matchup. What are the percentages again there, Joe? I know you're sliding the abacus speed back and forth, right?
33.3% to be exact.
Right. So you have a 66% chance of losing, is what you're saying.
That is why you're the best play-by-play guy in this industry today, Bocani. Nothing gets by you, but is Alexander Moss going to get by Adam Priest? A little bit precarious and suspicious.
You believe he's holding the rope. I'm saying, do you believe that? The little fist bump there, are they going to work together?
I think that's a mind game, but time will tell. Let's go to the introduction.
Introducing first, in style, Adam Priest.
Oh, come on now.
Just in case you didn't get it the first time.
Well, yeah.
And his opponent, SoFly Manny Lowe. And their opponent, the absolute truth, Alexander Moss. Your referee for this match, referee Shelby.
All right, triple threat matchup, first pinfall or submission to determine the winner. Expecting some high-flying action here, and again, you get Priest and Moss chatting before the matchup, and perhaps it is Priest trying to maybe trying to rope him in a little bit.
Hey, it could be a situation of we'll work together and take out the third man and settle it amongst ourselves. It could be an Adam Priest mind game.
Well, here we go.
Well, we saw...
Did you hear what Moss said? Let's teach him some respect.
Okay, well, let's see if that comes to fruition. Manny Lowe. Oh, man, the eyes tell the story. And I don't think Adam Priest, who is a very gruff, hard-nosed, no-nonsense athlete, who is perpetually in a bad mood, appreciates the fact that SoFly Manny Lowe is coming into DPW to make a name, at least in his eyes, at Adam Priest's expense.
See how long this partnership lasts, huh?
Well, so far so good, as Moss now goes in to take charge with the offensive, but those blistering knife-edge chops, Priest has such intensity and such force behind everything he does.
Oh, quick reversal there. Oh, up and over. Priest to the outside, and now Moss. Lowe able to duck out of the way. Wow! Tremendous agility from the rookie, just a year into his professional career, and he's got some savvy about him, Joe.
Love the agility, love the reverse leapfrog, shades of another high flyer from decades gone by, and now the Kravacic did. One of the athletes that has trained with LeBron Cozone, of course, Deadlock Pro superstar, and we know that Jay Malachi, we know Jackson Drake has studied under LeBron, and that goes back to the fact Jackson Drake will be opposing Adam Priest coming up tomorrow evening at World's Strongest, so this could be a bit of a tune-up for Adam Priest to get a feel of what those teachings are like.
Oh, you mentioned Cozone as well. He'll be taking on SB Kento.
Oh, can't wait for that.
World's Strongest, and of course Jay Malachi will be alongside. Look out!
Man. Rich, I don't know if there's anybody top to bottom that brings the energy and excitement with him as Dragon Gate's SB Kento. It's a treat to be on a card with him, no matter what the circumstances.
Adam Priest just took out both opponents. Look out, Moss sliding back in, and boy, there's been enough trash talk to fill up the entire night from these two. And Moss firing up.
So Priest and Moss both taking umbrage with that miscue a few minutes ago that sent Priest tumbling over the top rope to the outside.
Well, I think before that, I believe, could be wrong, I think it was Manny Lowe that got a shot in on Moss. I think Moss was blaming Priest, so there's enough animosity and enough wires being crossed here. I don't think anybody's happy with anyone.
Well, relationships like this are so fleeting when the goal is individualistic. And check out Priest hiding behind our official.
Oh, come on, poke the eye. As the referee was turning around. Well, that's a savvy veteran maneuver right there. Got to give him credit.
Priest is wise beyond his years. Only about a 6-year pro. Came out of the Alabama area. But his name has certainly been far and wide. Oh, man.
Come on. Referee saying that that was a kick to the midsection, so it's legal.
That was borderline.
Yeah, very borderline.
And hypocritical from someone like Priest that fashions himself to be a pure wrestler. Fashions himself to do the ground and pound style, the grappling style. Nothing about that resembled any of those things.
SoFly Manny Lowe firing up. He and Moss trading shots in the center of the ring right here at DPW Spark. Oh! Both going for headbutts, and down they go.
And you can see the faraway look in the eyes of Moss. He's been tested in a major way. These men are looking to put their names on the map, but Adam Priest looking to play spoiler, looking for momentum.
I don't think either of the two recognize that Priest is lurking from the top turnbuckle. Here it comes, nobody home. I don't know if that was more happenstance or if they realized what was going on, but now it seems like SoFly and Moss maybe turning their attentions to the the man in the middle.
Well, Priest tried to divide and conquer earlier, but now both adversaries have realized it's Priest who's not to be trusted, but Moss takes advantage of the opening.
Big enziguri followed up by a big kick to the face, and now Moss trying to put away Priest, who drops down to an E. Just makes himself as heavy as possible.
Yeah, heavy, low to the ground, no leverage.
Look out.
For Moss. Fisherman. Oh! Well, check this out. Roll up. Roll up by Manny.
Nearly got him. Who would he have pinned right there?
Yes.
Yes. Him. He would have pinned him.
Oh, back elbow connects. Hey, either way, it doesn't matter as long as you get the 3 count on somebody. Wow. Oh, man, what a twisting neck breaker.
Cover.
And Priest explodes in out of nowhere. Again, one fall nature to this matchup. You can have your head on a swivel.
Triple threat action here at DPW Sparks. So excited for DPW's World's Strongest on DPW On Demand. That's tomorrow.
Yeah. How about BK Westbrook in action against Jay Malachi? Can't wait for that one. Talk about the LeBron Cozone students. That's another one that'll be on display. Emi Sakura, Jungle Kiona. What a high-impact matchup that's going to be.
Mesa Ruga, Baliana Key take on the Giant Killer Andrew Everett and Miyuki Takase. So much incredible action tomorrow at World's Strongest. And Priest, well, look out here.
Took advantage of the opportunity.
He's got the tights.
All over the trunks, and Priest gets it. Well, Adam Priest certainly brings that resourcefulness, that cunningness, and that smash mouth, hard nose style that he's accumulated. Wise beyond his years, but another young man wise beyond his years has waited for this opportunity for many, many months is 19-year-old Jackson Drake. He'll oppose Adam Priest tomorrow evening, and Jackson could make his career in a night if he's able to knock off Priest.
Priest still lurking around is, oh, come on now.
No respect for anybody.
Alexander Moss dumped off the top turnbuckle. Nice debut for SoFly Manny Lowe. Certainly the sky's the limit for Manny. But Adam Priest, with a little subterfuge and a little trickery, scores the win here tonight at DPW Spark. And I believe he's calling for a microphone here, Joe.
Took you long enough, goddamn. Good evening. In case you didn't know, I've got a match coming up at World's Strongest where you're about to if you'd shut the hell up just a second. You got Google. It's Adam Priest versus Jackson Drake. No, I've never heard of him either. In case you don't know who Jackson Drake is, he's one of those shitbird kids that their daddy bought a ring at 16 years old for him. And he's gonna plateau like all these indie shitbirds anyways. And I'm gonna prove that at World's Strongest. I'll see all of you guys later, thank you.
I don't know about you, Joe Dombrowski, but I know we're supposed to be impartial, but I would love to see Adam Priest get his block knocked off tomorrow.
Well, we may see it. It's the here and the now for Adam Priest tomorrow evening. World's Strongest.